the chilling words of a child killer.
Target 8 has obtained the videotaped confession of Daniel Furlong in the 2007 rape and murder of 11-year-old Jodi Parrack.
But there's much more to it than what happened that day. He also says he had no connection to a man who was imprisoned after being falsely accused.
And prosecutors revealing for the first time that Furlong's family did have a connection to the family of Britney Beers, the 6-year-old girl who disappeared back in 1997. Target 8 investigator Ken Kolker has followed this case from the beginning and went through those tapes today.
We do want to warn you, some of the details are very disturbing.
It started with a cigarette.
Last time I had a cigarette was probably August 10th.
Furlong agreed to sit down with police and the St. Joseph County prosecutor after DNA linked him to the 2007 murder and sexual assault of 11-year-old Jodi Parrack, a girl he says he didn't know, whose name he learned only later. He was never even a person of interest until a few months ago, after kidnapping a girl in White Pigeon, a girl who escaped. When detectives in that case asked for his DNA, he said Jodi Parrack didn't even cross his mind.
And I thought, oh God, I forgot all about this.
He described in detail how he kidnapped and killed Jodi, that he saw her outside on her bike that afternoon while he cleaned his garage.
Asked this girl to come over to help me move some stuff. She got off her bike, came up to the house. That's when I grabbed her, took her in the garage, threw her in the back of this boat that was in the garage.
He says he molested her but didn't rape her, that he kept her in the boat about a half hour. He lived just around the corner from the Constantine Police Department and not far from where Jodi lived with her family. He says he zip-tied her hands.
Her hands were behind her back like this.
She didn't scream, didn't fight, he said.
She said, "Will you let me go?" And I said, "I can't let you go, honey." So I got her out of the boat. By that time it was dark out. Got her in my truck. I thought, now what am I going to do?
He said he drove her still alive to the nearby cemetery with a plastic Meyer bag already in his pickup.
Why did you put the bag on her head?
I don't know. I don't even know why. About that time I was panicking. But so I just wanted to get out of there.
Jodi's body was found in that cemetery, starting an investigation that quickly focused on Raymond McCann, a reserve police officer who knew Jodi's family. He was sent to prison for lying to police during that investigation. He only recently got out.
How do you know Mr. McCann?
I don't know him, the one that they showed on TV.
You don't know him?
I don't know him. I know the grandfather.
You saw everything in the paper about what was going on with him. What did you think then?
I just thought I was in the clear.
Then there was this, a possible connection to 6-year-old Britney Beers, who disappeared in 1997 in Sturgis.
We know you knew the Beers family.
No, I didn't. I didn't know the Beers family.
You guys worked at their concession stand.
At a racetrack, the prosecutor said,
My wife worked there. I did not work there.
But you were there.
I was out there, yes, but I didn't know who owned the concession stand or nothing like that.
he denied taking Britney, whose body has never been found.
I know nothing. I'll take a polygraph test. I don't care.
This is Ken Kolker reporting. Furlong pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in Jodi's case. He is expected to get life with the possibility of parole when he's sentenced on Monday.
Just yesterday, we told you that he did undergo that polygraph test in Britney Beers' disappearance, and while police won't say how he did, they did tell Target 8 that he remains a suspect.